It's going to be a minute before you see me back in a garage. It is hot as heck out there. I mean, it is ridiculously hot. So I have moved my filming studio temporarily to the bedroom, indoors, because AC feels sweet. So in any event, this video is just a brief update about the Magnetic Days Jarvis training system and what's been going on with me with it. So what's happened since the last time I gave an update on the Magnetic Days Jarvis training system? Well, I did my third ramp test. After speaking to the coach, there were a couple things that I did not do right on the previous ramp test. You're like, how can you screw that up? I found a way to screw it up. So let me say it this way. What I was trying to do was I was trying to manage my effort for the entire 42 minutes of the ramp test rather than just pedaling straight out to failure. So as a result, what they call the point of deflection, they didn't get a very accurate point of the deflection for me. So the first ramp test that I did was I think around 190 something watts. The second one showed 222 watts. And this last one that I did, actually, with me doing it the right way, showed 235 watts. So another little bit of a bump in terms of my fitness. So as a result, and some conversations, they're getting ready to have me do an FTP test. A ramp test is what you do to determine what FTP test you should be doing. I have 8 workouts loaded up for me. My goal is to do 2 of them a week. And then at the end of that block of training, then I'll do the actual FTP test to actually see what my real numbers are. I got to tell you, the conversations with these cycling coaches in Italy in terms of how the body works and how the machine gets you fitter is amazing. I also have to give thanks to Luca Bianchini, because I asked him if he could load up a 2-hour program for me, because all of the training programs are kind of like 50 minutes and they're pretty intense. And what I wanted was a program that I could get on and ride if it was like a rainy day, and I could simulate just going out on a group ride where I'm maybe riding around in zone 2 on the border of zone 3, spending some time in zone 3 every once in a while, maybe do some brief zone 4-ish efforts. And he did. He loaded that up for me, and I did it a couple weeks ago. Amazing. I felt like I was actually on a group ride. I was challenged but not beat up, and when I was done, I was fatigued, which was what the goal was. The other thing that I asked is if they could simulate a motor pacing program for me. And I looked last night, and along with all of my workouts, I also have the motor pacing program, because it's one thing to work on your fitness. To me, it's another thing to work on getting speed in your legs at high intensity and high effort, which is one of the reasons why I love doing the Taft Street Peloton ride down here in South Florida on Sundays, because it simulates that amazingly. So I haven't done it yet. I'm looking forward to it. Today, I actually did the first of the new block of training that they set up for me. And it was tough. I stopped pedaling twice, partly because it's so hot down in the garage. And it was just the intensity just caught me out. But I went through a little bit of a bad spot, but that little section right there, that was challenging. So I look forward to it. One of the things that I love about this is I've always ridden the bike for pleasure and fun, and a little bit of a challenge here and there and some adventure. But I think I've mentioned this before, that this is probably the first time that I've actually done structured training. And I've told you guys before, it's not so much that I have a goal. I would like to see my FTP at 275, maybe even 300, because I believe it's doable. And along with that, I will have a goal of bringing my weight down from 162 pounds to about 157 pounds. It's been a while since I've weighed that. So those are the 2 things that I'll be working on. By the time we get into the fall, we'll see what kind of fitness I have. So that's what's been going on with it. Oh, they sent me a stabilizer bar which is amazing in terms of just giving me stability with the machine. And I've built a dedicated trainer only bike. But I'm also going to take it out on the road. It's an old Cannondale Cat 10 that I got on eBay cheap, and I just rigged it up with the system. The way how the stabilizer bar is, I don't have to have a front wheel on there or anything like that. So that's been pretty cool. So the next time I give an update to you guys, I'll talk to you about two of the athletes that I have been working with. Lakeisha, amazing athlete. Also Brandon, amazing athlete. I want to share with you guys a little bit of the journey that they've been on with the system as well. Okay, guys, thanks for tuning in to the channel. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. You know what? If you have a structured training program, please share it with me. I'd love to hear about your experiences. I don't care what system you're using. I'd love to hear your experiences with structured training and how it's improved your on the bike, on the road fitness. Okay. Again, guys, thank you so much. Our aim always is to inform, instruct, inspire, and as always, be blessed.